fold this. It kind of looks a little funky. We just did. I'm going to go up here and show you. We just folded the little wings over, right? Give me that airplane! Give me that airplane! I'm Bill, and this is Buffalo Air Park. Let's dive in. Alright guys, I got something I haven't done in a while. Paper airplane build. So, and a book review really quick. So I got a book, I had to read that. The New World Champion Paper Airplane, right? The New World Champion Paper Airplane book by, let me see, John Collins. So this is cool. Came out in 2013. But I'm going to do a book review real quick, and we'll build an airplane out of it. So yeah, it's that time of the season, right? So getting colder here where I live, and time to start doing some stuff inside. So all right, let me show you. I'm going to switch to the overhead camera and go through the book real quick, and then we'll start a build. And actually, I already built one, but yeah, we're going to do the Glider 2.0. So this thing is awesome. We'll get through that. But let me show you the book real quick. So overhead camera, and here we go. Check it out. All right. So this book is awesome. Check this out. And I bought this used, but I'm sure you can find this anywhere. I don't even know if they might still make new copies of this. I'm not sure. So anyway, there it is. The New World Champion Paper Airplane book. And actually, he broke a record back in, when was that? 2012, I believe. When he did that. But anyway, yeah. So here we go. But cool book. So. It kind of touched on basic aeronautics, so why stuff flies, and go through that real quick. Like there's airlift and stuff like that, airfoils, and it's kind of cool for what it talks about on just the basics, right? And then tells you how to adjust your plane, throwing and adjusting. I won't go through this whole thing, but basics, how to fold, which I'm going to go over that with you real quick on some of these planes, but yeah, there's a bunch in here. Really, really cool. Like here, so it starts with his record-breaking plane. Make sure I'm still in view. Okay, Suzanne. So that's his record plane. So it talks about how he built it, and if you want to get precise and try it. So this was a distance plane. And I forgot it was like 380 feet, I believe. Oh, it's right here. Hold on. Grab my glasses real quick. All right, there we go. So yeah, it says right here, February 26, 2012, 226 feet, 10 inches. So he said the design would go 240 feet. But yeah, so not that I'm building that. I don't have any place to throw anything that far. So, but there's also a duration plane, which is the Glider. I'll show you real quick on this camera right there. So I made 3 of these, so I'll show you that. They're real simple to build, so I figured that would be cool. But if you're looking for I don't know, I got a thing with paper airplanes. They're just cool, like all kinds of stuff. The floater, there's all kinds of stuff in here. The one we're going to do today is the Glider 2.0. Mark that page, but you'll see like they're darts. So a dart is like a plane for distance, and then more of a flat wing, where I hear is that more of like a glider kind of thing. So I'll just go through real quick, but yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here. I highly recommend this book. Look at that, that's cool, right? Bass backwards. Yeah, so a whole bunch of stuff. Real cool planes. The Boomerang, haven't built that one yet. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. So a lot of planes. I don't know how many. Let's go real quick here to the beginning. How many do you get? Page 32. I don't know. 1, 3, 6, 9, 12. I don't know. 15 or almost 20. Yeah, I won't count the thing. And then there's follow foils, which I've never made that. So here, right here, something about making the plane, and then you can direct the airflow with a piece of cardboard, and it'll just keep flying. So I don't know. Haven't tried that yet. But there's some of those in here, and then in the back, which is cool, which I didn't tear out. Oh yeah, it talks about towards in the back too, why he did what he did, the whole story of how he set the record back in 2012. So pretty cool, awesome story. And then it goes just talks about stuff like what he was thinking and stuff like that. But yeah, fascinating book, excellent book. So highly recommend it. But anyway, in the very far back here, way back, he oh yeah, and there's folding symbols, which I'll talk briefly. there's colored paper in here. And then so if you want to make your plane look nice, and then it just tells you like that's the javelin. So that would be to make that. And there's a few pieces. What was there, like 2 for each? Yeah, 2 pieces there. What's this one? 2, yeah, so like 2 sheets it looks like. Yeah, for each one. There's the bass backwards plane, but yeah, that's kind of neat. So if you want to tear out the paper and make something nice, I'm just seeing, oh, it is perforated. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but that is perforated. So yeah, very cool. I haven't torn any pages out of this, but yeah, cool book. Like I said, I bought this news. There's the, bought it used. There's the back. And there's the front again. So all right, let's start building. So I'm going to show you this plane right here, Glider 2.0. Mark the page right there. Let's do that. I'm going to grab a weight real quick and hold my page open right there. All right, I'm going to slide this off to the side, and then I've done these a few times. Just do that just so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Like I said, these are cool. Yeah, I like his folded nose. Let me see if I'm in the right camera here. Yeah, the folded nose. If you can see how nice that is. It kind of locks everything in. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to go to the other camera. Yeah, if you can see how nice that is. That's pretty cool. So, all right, let's do this. All right, so, and what I like about it, just a standard piece of paper, 8.5 by 11. So, all right, let's see if I remember how to do this. The biggest thing on here that I was struggling with is when you fold these over. So we're going to go through this right now. So the first thing you have to do is fold a corner over. You know, keep it like this and come over this way. So would that be long side? Yeah, long side. When you're working on, let me just make sure I'm centered in the other camera. When you're doing this, what he talks about in here is when you crease the corner, make sure you get it right on the corner. Like see if I creased it here, it'll be off. So that's the biggest thing. So I kind of found that if I just kind of hold that in there, see, and just, I mean, I could spend hours, right, getting it perfect, but that's it. So I get it close as I can get it, and then I kind of work out. He's got different ways in the book it talks about, but I just kind of work that paper off to the edge, kind of like that. And that's it. All right, so do that. Okay, open back up, grab your other corner, pull it over, do the same thing, and just line that up. Hopefully I'm still in frame. Okay, like I said, watch those. Oop, that points off a little bit. I'm just going to pull it. I mean, I can, like I said, you can spend hours trying to get it perfect. That's pretty good. Kind of hold it with my finger right there. Okay, right there. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, yeah, he talks about holding it and then run your finger this way. I found that, yeah, I just moved it. Kind of wrinkles. I don't know. I kind of just work. I'm sure there's many ways to do this, but I just kind of work from where I'm holding it and just do that. Okay, so you need those 2 creases right there. All right, let me check my reference real quick because, yep, all right, that's all I need right there. So once you get that, flip the page over, and now you're going to fold it in half. So I'm going to spin it this way, and I'm going to just fold it like this. It gets kind of awkward just because the creases are kind of stopping it from folding. But there you go. Not stopping it, but kind of makes it hard. And that's pretty good. Now this trick I read in the book was pretty cool. So hold it down, right, and then work your way in the center. So I hold it down, just work my thumbs out. Like that. All right. That's it. So once you fold that, you want to unfold it from take the bottom side out. Okay, so it was like this, right? Then we flipped it over like that. Wait, now I'm all confusing myself. We had it like that. And then I flipped it over. Well, whatever. Anyway, confused myself on that one. It was like this when we just did it, right? He talks about unfolding it like that. Okay, so we're good. So pretty much you want, so this is called a mountain fold. See how this fold is coming up towards me? Those are called mountain folds. Mountain fold. And the one we did previous is now a valley. I think that's what they're calling them. Valley fold. So that's, you can kind of see the crease forms a little valley. So, well, like that. Now, what you have to do is look in the crease here. Let me just check the camera. Yeah, you can kind of see this. You'll see it when you're doing it. There's a little center mark right there where everything intersects. You want to fold the top edge down to that. Okay, and make that crease. So, again, I kind of just push out that crease I just made. Come down. I'm just looking right there. right there. Okay, I'm right on the center. I'm right in the center of the crease. I hold that down and just hold that out right there. Okay, so do that. Now open it back up. Now you have to take this crease and fold it to the center mark again. So it's kind of hard to kind of see it. So what I've done is I fold this crease that we just made, hold that back, okay, just to get out of the way. It's not a permanent. See, like that. Now I can see where I need to line. I need to line this crease up right on the center mark where I just did it the first time. So there's probably some shadows here, but I'm just going to do the best I can. It goes right there. It's right there. Okay, I got it right there. I'm going to hold that down. I'm just going to push that out. That's how I'm always working from the center, working out, get it straight as I could. Okay, pretty good. So there's that part. Now I'm going to refold. Remember, I moved that crease over. I'm just going to put it back how I had it. So there's the creases we needed. Now you're going to fold back over the first crease that we did, which was this one. Let me see. Wait, did I just screw that up? Probably did. I probably got ahead of myself. I did. You want to fold it over. Sorry, the second crease we just did. Okay, so we did that one, right? Then we took that crease and folded over on that. That's the one where we want to be right now. Now here we want to make this a mountain fold. So meaning we want to fold this up. So watch this. We want to fold right on that. So I'm going to flip it over and then just follow it. I'm marking right there in the center. The paper will just kind of guide itself right there. So okay. Now if I open that up, can you see? I'll put it on this camera. Come back to that one. You can see right what I did. It looks like that. Okay. So that's all. That's where you're going to be at. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going with this. Okay. So we got that. Now, what I need to do is reestablish the folds of the wing. Actually, that's what these are going to be here. So you're going to keep this like that. Okay. With this fold down that we just did. Get this right here. And I'm just refolding the wing. So I'm kind of just holding everything. Going to go to that center mark. Just like your normal making a paper airplane, which we've all done this. Okay, there's one. Okay. Now just kind of, your crease, at least, well, my creases kind of move around a little bit. I'm sure yours will too. I don't know, maybe if I took a little more time, they wouldn't, but hey, it is what it is, right? Okay. So I got this one, recrease that. That actually looks, that came out pretty good. Like that. Excuse me. Alright. And that's it. So that's where we need to be. Now, I gotta move the page real quick because we flip everything over. But I think he unfolded, yeah. This is where we flip it over, and this is, yeah, I kind of have to remember this part. Let me see. Yep, just refresh my memory here real quick. Turn the page. Alright. Turn the page. That's a song, right? Okay. So check this out. So here's, you can kind of see, I'm going to show you up here. Getting ready to fold this. It kind of looks a little funky. We just did. I'm going to go up here and show you. We just folded the little wings over, right? So it's already starting to take shape. You're just going to pinch it like that. So yeah, starting. Okay, I'm going to go back to this camera. So everything's starting to form here, okay? The trickiest part is you got to pull this little piece out in the front, right here, and make a square part. So I'm going to show you down here. Okay, just fold it. Can you see how that, I just pulled that out of there. Just pull it. Excuse me again. So just squeeze it. Can you see? You can see that, right? Okay. And that's it. So that's the hardest part. It was like this, right? So as I'm folding it, just pull that nose out so it makes that. So can you see? Alright. So it was like I was just started folding it, right? And I'm just gonna pull that nose piece out. Like that. Okay. Alright, back to this camera. Excuse me again, what the heck? Alright. Got that. Now, we got that. Get ready for this one, because this is where I kind of lost my cool a little bit, but so I'm here to show you, here to help you. Okay, the craziest part. Take this. Okay, I pinch everything together. I'm going to show you on this camera overhead. So, pinch it. Now, push this part down. Okay, push it down so it makes, can you see what that's doing? I'm going to go over here to the other camera real quick. So as I'm holding this, right, See how I'm pushing that in? Just to it, right there, just to it, until it hits that edge right there. Okay. And now, ready, watch, just fold it, hold it right there, see? And then pull this bottom part out, and it'll start to make a shape. Yeah, see how this is starting to come out? Look, I'm gonna go over here. So I'm holding it and I'm pinching right here and pulling these down, okay? Pulling the sides down and pinching at the same time. Let's go back over here. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. Right there, okay? So I'm just pinching it and pulling it down, that's it. Okay. Now I'm just gonna straighten this out a little bit. Right there, see, flatten it out. Flatten this out. Again, I do have a wrinkle, but that's okay. That's all right. That's all good. So that's the nose. Can you see up on this camera right there? You can kind of see over here. Hopefully you can see that, but that's what it looks like. All right, let's keep going. So that's it. That's the hardest part, okay? But that forms, let me show you real quick on the other airplane. Can you see how that, right here, that forms that piece right there. I'm gonna go over here. Right here, you're actually forming the nose part. But, all right, let's keep going. Okay, so now we just got to finish out the wing. So back over here, make sure I'm in frame. All right, so open up your wing, okay, like this. Now see this edge right here needs to get folded right along that edge right there. So just grab it. Okay, see how I'm doing that? And fold it just like that. Okay. A little wrinkly right there, but that's okay. And now fold it down. There's your one wing right there. Okay. Let's do the other side. Flip it over. Okay, and that's, remember we fold that over, so unfold it. We're looking for this edge right here to go into this long edge of the wing right there. So fold that over. Oh, I got a shadow. I'm going to move a little bit. There. Okay, fold it over. And that's it right there. Okay. Watch. Fold that back down. There's your other wing. Oops. That one. Oh, I got way off on that one. I'm just going to readjust. No big deal. No big deal right there. Just readjust it. Okay. Alright, so should look like, should have it like that. Can you see that? I'm going to go to the other camera. Right there. Okay, so we just folded those ends under each wing right there. There's the other side. Right there. Okay. Alright, so you should have something like that. Okay. Back to this camera. Now this is cool. Well, we're going to actually make the wings here. So you start folding one down, and what you're going to do is right at this point here where it's all locked in, you can only fold so far. So you want to go tight to that, and then at the back here, go right to the very end of the curve, or end of the crease. So you don't want anything at the back. So watch this. I kind of fold it, and then I work it carefully, and you want to get it right to where there's nothing, or as close as you can possibly get it. Right there. And just keep working that edge. Right there. So there's nothing there. So I went from up here to a nice angle that way. Okay, flip it over. And that's a little easier because you just follow the other side. So again, fold it tight on that seam right there. Okay, where you locked it in. And then I just line up to the other edge of the wing right there. Push it down. Oh, got off a little bit. Right there. Okay, we're almost there. So I'm going to show you on the other camera. So now it looks like this. And you can kind of see right there. Okay, everything's folded down. Okay, just got to make the, what are these called? Winglets? I'm just looking at the book. Yeah, winglet. Okay. So they say that the leading edge of the winglet is half the length of, or half the width of the fuselage here. So let's make a little one. And you want this seam, or this edge, parallel to the fuselage. So kind of makes it a little bit of an angle. I don't know, that looks pretty good to me right there. Okay, I'm going to flip it over. Right here, I'm just going to line up. Just line up right there. Okay, so I'm going to show you on this camera right here. There's one winglet right there, and the other one right here. Okay, all right, there we go. Wow, getting all excited. that's it. Ready? Watch this. I just open it up. Look at how cool that it worked out really well. Unfold the winglets. Can you see? Right there. Unfold the winglet, and I'm gonna go to the other camera. Check that out. Isn't that cool? So just that's it. That's how easy that is to make that. So it unfolded. Make sure your winglets are vertical. They recommend, or the author recommends, no dihedral. So just keep, you see, you can kind of pinch it, and no dihedral in it. So I'm just looking right there. I'll go to the other camera. Maybe you can see better. Let me see on that shot. Yeah, no dihedral. Oh, my fuselage here is a little wonky. I'll straighten it out a little bit. So there it is. Yeah, that's it. I'm just looking down it. That's pretty good. Maybe just adjust that. So there it is. What do you think? All right, I don't need my glasses anymore. So yeah, what do you think? Isn't that cool? So much fun, so easy. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's just me. I love these things. All right, ready? I'm gonna throw it at the camera. I would throw it at my house, but I have a black pug. Her name is Bean, and she'll tear these up on me. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. One toss and it's gone. So I can't show you. Give me that airplane! 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 Alright, right, check it out. I'm gonna back up a little bit, and this should fly pretty well. Oh, up and over my light. So yeah, so that's it. So awesome. Yeah, so let me get this book again. So there it is. I made the Glider 2.0, and yeah, check out the book. Highly recommend it if you're into building paper airplanes. Again, it's an older issue. I'm sure it's still available, or at least you can get it used. So, all right, and that's it. And like I said, here I got more of these things. I just keep making them. Once you make one of them, they're so easy. Here, we'll do it again. Make sure everything is tuned. Oh, so if you have to adjust it a little bit, if it's nosing up, just like a real airplane, nosing up, you're gonna need a little down elevator, so you can do that. You can bend the backside here, and if it's nosing down on you, give it a little up elevator. If it's turning right or left, you can actually tweak the ends, the wing here, the ends, make little ailerons, and you can tweak it which way it has to go. So you can really fine tune these things. I'll try this one again. Let's see how this one does. Looks pretty good. Actually, it's a little tweak. Let's see what this one does. Oh, right, perfect. Right straight over the camera. That would fly absolutely perfect. So, all right, guys, that's it. Paper airplane time. You know what it is. So, all right, you know who I am, Bill Riccio, and yeah, thanks for watching.